that's a very interesting thought, and I think it's really down to the players. And I guess in that circumstances, that's what really separates the best from the best. And it's not only being able to play with momentum, it's also being able to like, okay, so what if you are forced for a reset, like a mental reset, like due to the some of the circumstances that we just discussed, and how are you going to still continue on the momentum? I think at the end of the day, that also differentiates what the best of the best teams are all about. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, our flight has begun, and this time we will begin the flight from Starbuck all the way down south to the side of military base, and our top 5 fraggers, Sook as well as Order, having the exact same amount of kills now. And for Zone to actually catch up with the difference of 6 kills, it's still possible though for this last game. So let's wait and see, and let's keep our eyes on the kill feed as well for these players. But also to remind everyone on the overall rankings on the left side of the graphics, we can see the gap between Nova SQF 4am as well as Zeus, not too far apart. We need to keep our eyes on to 4am and Zeus. If they fall off before Nova SQF, then they are out of this. But if Nova SQF falls off before 4am and Zeus, the race is on for the top spot. And the circle, ladies and gentlemen, not too far away from our previous round before remake, still somewhere in the middle, maybe slightly towards the left side, but it's still pretty much the same here.
Well, this is going to be a rough one here. Will the best of the best gather here for today here? Will they be able to handle the odds against them here? But now, as the interesting fact to talk about here, because right now the top 3 teams in the world, we have 4am, XQF Nova, as well as Zeus Esports here, up and contending and up for running to be called the new Kings of Kings. Will one of these teams actually succeed here? We shall see, because as of now, the game will continue. 2 minutes has passed. I don't know, like, it's really hard to anticipate who's going to be the real champion here. But showing consistency-wise since the league stages all the way to the playoffs here, we saw 4am and XQF Nova kind of push their way through here. We know 4am to be one of the best teams in the world in consistency, but now this is where they got to put their money where it matters. This is where they got to put their entire life's commitment and work into this particular game, because this is the game that decides, are you the real King of Kings? But nevertheless, here, another team to be talking about here, Bigatron Radiators, they are up for the running here for the 4th spot. Can they defend that top 4 spot? Or maybe, I don't know, can they pull some insane 20 bombs in this game and possibly take a top 3 spot? I don't know. It's going to be a tough one here, Sir Cloud.
Yeah, it's going to be super tough. Plus, we must remember that the top 3 will also shift their points as well. It's very likely. They are the top 3 there for a reason, right? So for Bigatron Raiders to break into the top 3, I don't know, my money will be on that. So it's going to be super, super tough for me to say yes to that. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So the circle, as we showed to us, half of the teams are in the zone for the moment, and some of them are still going to make that they're still needing to make that rotation. Arrow Wolf, as usual, they are in the side of military base now. Will they go through the left bridge or the right bridge? They'll need to get enough information to decide whether which bridge is safer for them. But we can see here that Zeus Esports has started to move right in the middle. So it's a very early rotation for them to go in the middle. Interesting there. I wonder which spot are they going to take. Are they going to go straight to the Gaka Mountains, or are they going to pick up some of the compounds? We're yet to see. But it's interesting to note that they go straight in even before Nova XQF, even before 4am. 4am is still outside of the zone. Going to make a late rotation probably this time.
This is going to be a scary one here coming from Zeus Esports. Like, they didn't exactly had time to study the previous match in Erangel. That's why they had a couple double run-ins against RRQ early on when they tried to take the mountain approach in Gatka. But like I said, right, real talk, 10 minutes break roughly there for them to plan their strategy here. I'm pretty sure they've got a little bit of time to chip in to say, like, you know what, we can do this, this is this, let's do it now. It's now or never. And I think like Zeus Esports made the decision, you know what, let's take the risk. We're going to play it safe. We're going to play it early. Let's loot up a little bit more, and based on the screen as well, we see Zeus Icy. He's only got one first aid kit and level 1 helmets. Doesn't exactly have enough loot to begin with, but they will make the decision to control the minion houses of ruins here. So in the minion houses here, it's great for cutting off any kind of rotations coming from the southern section of their approach, but do they have the utilities to work with it? That's going to be my question to them later on. Hopefully, all things considered, it's going to be a-okay. Meanwhile, Nova XQF going to be looting up and stocking up here. So nothing out of the ordinary yet coming from Nova XQF, as they are going to be docking themselves in towards the 12 million houses east of the western bridge here. Mr. Cloud.
Yeah, so in summary, so far for our top 3 teams, they are having a big enough gap that they won't meet each other at least for the early stage of the game. So, yep, so don't expect to see that they fall off anytime soon just yet. But it's quite interesting to note as well that for 4 a.m., all these teams, they're playing a very different approach. Now, we can see that Zeus Esports, they go straight in the middle, take a prime position. For Nova SKF, they are still playing by the edges, but it's not too much at the edge. It's somewhere between the middle and the edge. And for 4 a.m., they are making that very late rotation. So 3 different strategies being deployed. And I noticed that 4 a.m., they seem to go to the northern side, on the side of shooting range. So maybe they will take that route and make that long rotation from the top and coming back into the middle from maybe the side of maybe Jogopur, maybe, or one of the bridges from Jogopur. We're yet to see, but it does look like they're going to take that approach. So all these 3 teams, they are taking a different approach towards the final circle. Okay, so now we'll be shown the map, and okay, so it looks like they're not going up on top. They're going to pass by Rosehawk, but are they going to go smack in the middle? Let's check this out. Nova SKF as well, they're starting to make that move into the middle of the circle, but still quite a good distance between these 3 teams.
Yeah. It's going to be a really rough one here. Meanwhile, 4 a.m., they have to look for more kills in this regards. Here, we've seen 4 a.m. kind of thirst their way into themselves, going for those kind of aggressive kills here. And thus far, they have been doing exceptionally well here. But this is the last game here. This is the moment of truth. How will they do this here? It seems to me they're taking a very interesting approach, right? They're actually stopping into some vicinity. They're still trying to dock themselves a couple shots in. However, the first run in for today, Zeus Esports here, going to be holding down the forces here, as a Team Secret is going to be one of the teams that is going to be going for engagements here. A couple of big names coming from Zeus Esports, and iShots is going to be tapped up pretty low as well. A couple of smokes has been expended, and Zeus Esports, they are looking to go ham on this fight here, but the Team Secret knows actually that this is Zeus Esports here. Will they be the ones to spoil the games of Zeus Esports? Looks like they will not, as they will retreat immediately here. And look at this, iShot, he does not have first aids, and this is a usual spot that Team Secret kind of rotates in from the water town for themselves here. So it's a little bit weird to see actually there is going to be a team in this particular region, considering that this is Team Secret's usual drop spot. So Zeus Esports here did do their homework. Looks like they will try and gobble down Team Secret, potentially revenge match here, as Zeus Esports did lose to Team Secret in the previous Erangel map here. Search Cloud.
Yep, and wherever Zeus is right now, it's actually a great location. They have a compound, they have decent elevation. Yeah, there's better elevation on top of them, but with a compound, with a mix of compound and elevation, I'd say this is a prime position that Zeus is taking for now. It is a great one. Yuhai is only able to scout out. It's not easy for them. Oh, hang on a second. Now looks like it's going to be a siege down here. Footballers versus Bigatron Red Alias. Ryzen in same compound. Lutz now prepping out the nade, but will he be able to toss it down right in time? But now the nade will be prepped up again, and Raum is going to join Lutz. Lovas may come in and join, but Soke is still behind, and now Ryzen is the only one in his compound. Lovas will join up with his buddies here. It's going to be the 3v1 at this moment. Ryzen is on the second floor. Now the smoke being deployed by Ryzen. Will he jump back out, or will he wait for the right moment? But those jump, but oh, that nade coming in from Lutz. Managed to get a knockdown to Ryzen, so Ryzen will definitely be out liquid. There's nothing much he can do, but he only to hope and pray that they don't see him in that container.
Yep, as of now here, BTR, they will lose Ryzen here, and that will be the end of the journey coming in from Ryzen in the PMGC here, as he will be the first one out in this regards here, as the rest of Bigatron here is going to be up to Liquid to hold down the fort here. Will they be able to keep things alive? Couple of Molotovs being lobbed in here from side Liquid here, as Footballers will retreat and risk way through here, but he's all by himself. Will the team be able to provide the assist here? Because as of now, Luxy and Zuxi, they're in some trouble here because Luxy actually gets sniped off, and Alpha 7 is going to go in for the knock, and that's going to be a field taking down one of the twins for Bigatron Red Aliens here. Not looking good for BTR here, as they want to kind of secure the top 4 position in the world. Liquid now off to fend for himself here against the treacherous attack of Footballers, and Liquid actually gets knocked, and that will be it for Bigatron Red Aliens here with only one player left from the get-go. This is not looking good for Bigatron Red Aliens to maintain the top 4 spot, because Na'Vi is not that far behind in terms of points here if they want to snipe away BTR's number 4 spot here. It seems like Bigatron Red Aliens, they might be going back in history here, because back in the days, one of the first world tournaments here where XQF was playing here, Bigatron did get 5th place for themselves. And seems to me they might fall in that regards here if they do not pull the miracle run here. But of course, things aside here, right now in this current present state here, we do see Alpha 7 going a couple of aggressive plays here. There's going to be 4 a.m. going up for a couple shots in. The Sook going to be able to get a couple shots in. He gets a couple shots in though, but Mafioso is going to provide a little bit of assist towards Alpha 7. Sook does get the damage done, but not enough to get the knock here. Circle out.
Yep, not enough to get the knock. And of course, 4 a.m. they need the kill points. Hey, but off back on the third second, looks like Solus is in trouble. It's like 1v3, but his buddy Razy is coming in to give him support. Solus is buying time here, and his buddy is here to help him out. But they are playing with only 3 team members here from KDA versus 4 team members from Above Stay. One of the team members from Above Stay have been knocked down. Now they're going to go for the aggressive play. Surlim now on top, trying to find out where Joker is at. And Joker, he's still hiding, but then again, Razy, I mean, Surlim, the last man standing. Surlim is out. And KDA, thank you so much for playing in the PMGC finals. Thank you so much. They are the first team to be eliminated. Thank you for playing. See you guys next season.
Oh, what a way to finish their run here, because that was an interesting play coming from Erupt Slayers, sending one of the players to actually go in out in the bush and camp their way through. That was not what they were expecting here. They were definitely caught off guard. However, another game continues here. Zeus will be playing a little bit slow here from the northwest corner and the outer region of the circle. Looks like we are going to be seeing the Gatka open fields here. One of the most brutal circles to actually watch in. But looks like Zeus Esports is going to completely ignore this position here, as they are going to be rotating towards Pochinki's vicinity potentially here. As a little did they know, rotating side by side is going to be the boys from China. Nova XQF, the #1 team as of now. And Zeus, they are going to be in some trouble because they are going to be running into Jimmy. Jimmy is, he heard the vehicles coming in. He is going to immediately turn tail and run here, as Nova XQF says, you know what, it's not a good time to be chilling right now because they have not found their spot. Meanwhile, look at this beacon ATR. Going to be ninjaing his way here, as Zuxi is going to be all by himself for Bigatron Red Aliens, as he finds himself a nice shack to hide in. But can anyone scout him, because he cannot move a muscle, because there's so many people left alive here. Can he make things work for the team? We shall see. Meanwhile, on the kill feed, we see Matic Navi here already starting to rack some kill points here, and we know Navi wants to chase Bigatron Red Aliens points. So this is going to be an interesting one here, because as now we are going to be fighting with Erupt player. Going to be a couple shots in here. Joker won't retaliate. Matic won't get the knock onto his lean, and that's going to be ASL lead getting knocked off. So shots are coming in, smoke poking the nades, and ASL will retaliate here as they come in. A couple of players into the back out. Joker, fantastic defense so far, but looks like they will lose Leon in the process. On the kill feed, you see Paraboy also taking our members from A1 Esports, and PW888 actually knocks Matoy from Team Secret MY.
And now we can see that Footballers looks like they're going to go for the aggressive play. Oh no, it is 4 a.m. here. I see, baby, and now Footballers, they're going to approach this. Looks like they're going to go for the aggressive play. Zine has been knocked down. Footballers okay. Looks like they're going to toss another name. Will it land onto Sook? Sook currently on the pursuit. And now looks like Soup managed to pick up Zine, and now they will move because they are outside the zone. And say that, whoa, that Nate managed to land on Zine, and Zine being knocked down for the second time. And now this time he'll be finished off completely by Lutz. And oh no, not going to look good for 4AM. 4AM cannot afford to actually bow out of this. And now football is they probably want blood, but okay. The blue zone is here. They know that that is more important to actually make their rotation, so they're going to get out of the Shari from across. They have been taken out by TT, then the location. While 4AM, we only 3 more team members. They need to move quickly.
Yeah, as soon as they make the move here, 4AM, tagging the zone a little bit here. The circle, on the short end for them here. So they are going to be close towards the next rotation path. But little did they know, there's going to be abrupt stays in the... Sorry, not abrupt stays. Alpha 7 going to be in front of them. Going to be potentially stopping them in this track here. Because Alpha 7, they do find themselves a couple compounds in. A couple shots are being dished away here. And taking the shots here is going to be 4AM as well as Footballers in the process here. Alpha 7, they need to get a couple nice kills here because 4AM going to be in some trouble in this regards here. Sir Cloud, because now they're pincered in the hands of both Footballers as well as Arrow here. Right now, 4AM, they're getting shot in and they know who this team are, guys. Everybody's gonna pick a fight against 4AM and they are stuck out in the open here. As Arrow Wolf is looking to pick on the Footballers as well. Alpha 7 on top of that, and 4AM immediately makes the decision, you know what, we gotta smoke ourselves out of here. And right now they are prone out in the boat. They don't exactly have vehicles, trapped in the middle of no man's land. This is not looking good for 4AM, boys. And the shots are coming in here as Alpha 7 gonna make life miserable for this point. Meanwhile, Zeus is gonna be having another fight for himself as they go head to head against another team, and they will come out top. So fortunately for Zeus Esports, their life will survive. King will get knocked off from XQF Nova here. So the top 3 teams at the moment right now is taking a lot of hit. 4AM, so they smoke their way through. 4AM, how will they get out of this situation? Because Footballers is here to play. They lob a nade over, they take out. They get a little bit damage on towards 33 Sven, and that's gonna be a knock in as well. 4AM, this might be it. Oh my goodness, they're getting pincered. Another nade from Nova's in. Footballers is making life miserable for 4AM. So he's gonna be the last man standing. Will he be able to go in for the pickup here? Will 4AM rise to the challenge? Because Alpha 7 is here to play, baby. Guess what? Little did they know, Kanina Power is in the vicinity as well. They want to tag team against them. Footballers, they're not letting them off the hook. Oh my goodness. 4AM, Asaki gets knocked again. It's all up to Soak to clutch for 4AM. I don't know what to say. He's going to be the last man standing for 4AM. Will he get it? It's going to be okay. Footballers, they're not letting it slide for them. As Footballers, they are going to be taking a fight against Kanina Power on top of that as well. So he's trying his best to survive. He's got 3 first aid kits. He's got no vehicles. He is trapped in the crosshairs of 3 teams. This is brutal to watch, my friend. Meanwhile, Zeus Esports, they're still pushing here. They've got 1 kill. Looks like they are going to go be fighting against guys from RRQ Athena. A couple of bullets have been traded off, but nothing major out of the ordinary yet here. Meanwhile, Team Secret Jin will be out on 14 Pacer Cloud.
And there you go, Team Seeker will be out, but our top 3 teams is still in this. But 4AM only has 1 team member left. How long can he last there? He's out in the open. I don't know how long he can last, but now the rain of the day starting to happen onto Zeus Esports. Zeus Esports, they're up against RRQ Athena. And now I see now he's at the lower ground. The smoke bay popped out, and RRQ Athena posing a lot of pressure onto Zeus Esports. But they need to move as well because the zone is down there. I see has been out of my there. Oh my goodness, they cannot afford to lose down here. Abeli now needs to move in. Abeli has been on only 2 more team members for Zeus Esports currently. And Zeus Esports is down, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no!
We are now down to the top 2. It's Weather. Nova Escape for 4AM is still in this for the championship.
Oh my goodness, here Zeus Esports. Oh, the dream is not gonna happen here. Meanwhile, it's all up to Nova SQF and 4AM here to take the number 2 spot as this is putting the over rankings for you guys here. Zeus Esports on 292 plays. Meanwhile, the game will continue in the final match here in the PMGC finals. Meanwhile, Navi, they are going to be playing on the outer edge of this circle here. A couple shots in the process on the hands of Team Secret MY, but at the same time, none of these teams are inside of the edge of the circle here. And as of now, we do see shots are coming in. Fantastic nade here coming from iShots, finishing off the members coming from A1 Esports. Meanwhile, on the kill feed as well, we do see PW888 going in a couple of fights against RRQ, who had a small run in with Zeus Esports earlier on here. This time, they will be the one to fall victim in the hands of PW888. But of course, there's going to be 6 kills up on Footballers and 6 kills up on PW888. But the game will continue here. As you can see, XQF Nova, they've taken a very interesting approach here. They are going to be tunneling up in a small shack. Meanwhile, Jimmy and also Order is going to be the one to try to out ahead into the vicinity here as Kings is going to try and hold down the line here as Navi tries to make his way to his next phase circle. Every single team is propped up in the southern section here. This is going to be a bloody fight here as RRQ will bow out on 10th place here.
Oh, and now it's now down to the last member of 4AM. The odds is stacked up against him. But let's check out now. Footballers, they don't have the zone. They need to move now. Nova is here. They don't have the zone as well. But they have at least all 14 of them. Oh, Order has been knocked down. Footballers not giving them any opportunity. As far as Arrow will be still down there. They are not in the zone yet. The zone will arrive onto these teams anytime soon. And now Nova is here. They just need to survive further than 4 a.m. Oh my goodness, the last team member of 4 a.m. So right now, he has a really hard task. He needs to survive. And then on top of surviving, he needs to collect the kills in case Nova is going to come neck to neck towards the last circle. He needs to collect the kill points. But for being the last team member for 4 what can he do? It's going to be super tough. The odds are stacked up against him. And now so looks like he'll make the move into the zone at this point now. Wow, looking at this, Nova is coming still on the lower edge, but still, oh no, knock it down, Nova, XQF is your champion!
Oh, it's not over yet. The game is over because as of now, we do see a massive bullet coming in here. Footballers is going to be dropping a lot of pressure here. Nova is still alive in this competition. BTR will fall into a 7th place here to try and defend the title here because Navi is going to be on a 5th place here. Meanwhile, Nova is posting a push, and that is out for Footballers as well. We're now towards the final 5 teams, and Nova XQF close out the game. We shall see because PW888, they've got 12 kills. They're looking stronger than ever. They've got 12. They're looking for more. And Navi is going to be taking his own as well on top of that as well. As Navi, they've got 3 kills, being the last man standing, will eventually bow out on 5th place here. Thank you very much for playing in the PMGC here. Meanwhile, the final 4, ladies and gentlemen, here, Nova XQF. Will they be the undisputed champions? We shall see. And now, on the short end of the circle here, they have to rotate in. PW888 is in the circle of them all. And good Noah looking for a push. Who's up there? Going for a spray. Boy! What a shot from him! Because he takes them all down. Order dropping a little bit low. He's looking to go for the push. Fortunately for them, they are on the edge of the circle. PW8, they've lost 2 stops, but it's going to be a 3v3 situation. Sorry, 3v4 situation as well, because Alpha 7 is going to be a force to take the fight to them as well. But guess what? He gets shot from afar. That's going to be Paraboy shutting him up. Shut up, my friend. As that is going to be Alpha 7 needing to reset this fight. Ice here. Will start on Jimmy. Nova SQF will bow out a little bit more here. Order gets taken out. It's going to be up to the last 2 players here. And a huge spray down coming from Ice. But it's Paraboy once again to go in for the knock. King, last man standing for Nova SQF. Can he survive? And he gets capped by PW888. Oh my goodness. 16 kills for PW888. What a game here, Sir Cloud.
16 kills for PW888. What a game indeed. But they're not done yet. They want the icing on the cake. They want that winner chicken dinner. They want that last winner chicken dinner in the PMGC finals. But look at this. Alpha 7 wants to start. The Korean Power will want to start there as well. The nade coming in from Alpha 7 trying to stop Korean Power. Frozen is right there, but whoa! What a nade there from Frozen! Taking out Bob Castle, and the nade starting to come in. But PW888, they just watch from afar. They have the zone. They have a nice spread here. And Frozen now, he's on the lower ground. The odds are 10 out against, and there you go! Look at this Korean Power itself. We're now down to the top 2 teams. PW888 versus Alpha 7. It is 3 versus 2. PWAA, they have the high ground. They have the zone. They know their position of their opponents. They just need to hang on to this. They have the zone at the same time, I see, baby.
What a way to finish the game here with that PWAA here. 16 kills in the final game here. Oh my goodness here. And this is an insane game in the year because as of now, Alpha 7 here down towards the last two. They're going to be waiting it out here, but the circle is going to be favoring the boys from PWAA here. This pretty spread out. The smokes are coming in. Alpha 7 going to be sticking up a little bit close here as they are going to be creeping their way into the next phase of the zone here. As you can see, Alpha 7 making the setup as well. The smokes are coming in as they slowly creep their way into the next phase of the zone here. PWAA, Corpi apparently going to be trying to find an interesting angle going for the shot. He saw the ricochet of the nades here, so Corpi roughly knows where exactly the rest of the teams here coming from Alpha 7 as he slowly creeps his way in. But at the same time, PWAA here, they are going to be keeping the guys from Alpha 7 here. The shots are coming in. A big one here coming from Sanguine. Makes it 2-2. That's going to be 5 kills for Alpha 7 Sanguine all by himself. So it's going to be a 2v2 situation here as Alpha 7 here puts PWAA in a really, really tough spot here. They've got 16 kills, but at the same time, the circle is pushing them inch by inch. Sanek going to be crawling the sides as well as he needs to reposition himself. The Molotovs from the side of Alpha 7 trying to push Ice away, but Ice is a little bit too far away here. They are inside the circle. They're guarding both ends of the entry point here. And Alpha 7, they've got to push in, and Ice here might scout it out here as Sinead is still going for the push as well. A couple of trajectories coming in. Ice still debating if he's in. Yes, he's spotted now. That's a nice knock coming in from Ice. PWAA here. We have a 17 kill potentially here. Triple T is going to go for the finish. And they take the match here with 18 kills in total. But what a game here for the PUBG Mobile Global Championships. Final day, final game. What a way to end things out. But my, oh my, Sir Cloud, the champions, the kings of kings, is gonna be XQF Nova. Oh my god, what a game here.
Oh my goodness, what a game, what a day it has been for Nova XQF are your champions for the PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2020. Congratulations to Nova XQF. What a run it has been for Nova XQF. They didn't get the top spot in day 1, in day 2, but they rise up and they rise up to the occasion strongly. Congratulations to King, Cool Boy, Power Boy, Order, Jimmy. You guys are our champions, our world champions, the best team in the world. Nova XQF.
Oh, what a way to finish out our final game for the PUBG Mobile Global Championships here. Nova XQF, what a phenomenal run here. Paraboy, you know, is rumored to be one of the best players in the world. At some point was contested by 33 Swen in that regards. And guess what? They've proven themselves once again. They are undisputedly the best of the best, the kings of kings, undeniably here. The best team in the world here in the PUBG Mobile region here. My goodness here, they've left the scene for quite some time and now they're back. They take the #1 spot. What a way to end this game. What a way to end the Global Championships in the 2020 here. I'm truly honored to witness this here because my, oh my, it's been a long journey here from 2020 all the way to this year itself. Wow, what a game indeed here coming from Nova XQF. You know, I'm actually at a loss of words here because it's been a long journey for some of the teams here, especially for the players, the casters, you guys, the fans watching at home as well, to be witnessing some amazing games thus far. I'm really happy to be able to witness some of the best PUBG Mobile ever played in the history of PUBG Mobile, my friend.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. This is arguably the best PUBG Mobile gameplay that we have seen so far. I mean, the standards just rise up. year after year after year, and it will continue to rise with the standards that we've seen here. And for us as viewers as well, definitely it's a pleasure. I must say as well, for myself personally, it's a pleasure to be part of this journey from the PMPL up until this stage of the PMGC, from the league stages of the PMGC to the finals of the PMGC. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to witness this firsthand. It's a pleasure to be part of this journey. Thank you so much to Pubg Corporation, Tencent Games, Lightspeed, and Content Studios for creating this amazing event. Thank you so much. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for this opportunity. Thank you so much. And also thank you so much to the fans out there for being with us throughout this entire journey from your respective countries, PMPL or PMCO, wherever that you come from, up until this stage. It's been an amazing journey, and just to witness the different level of skill, the gameplay, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. It's an honor to be part of this journey. I can't thank the organizers enough for having me as part of this journey. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to IC Baby as well for being my co-caster for today, for being with me in this grand finals today. It's been an honor. It's been a pleasure as well.
Yeah, likewise for me as well here. But before we actually close out the series here, there is going to be one more thing that we have to announce as well. But before we announce the true final MVP here, I would like to shout out to our